Hello, everybody. My name is Gio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from round 3 of the Nova Open. This is day 1A of Swiss. There will be another day of Swiss tomorrow. We have a total of 5 rounds today. This round, salvage mission. You will have to use the tow action starting during the second round to go ahead and grab those supply caches that are out there. If your ship currently is carrying a supply cache, you are unable to perform repositions. No boosts, no barrels, no slams, no decloaking. You can't get cloak tokens either. Very restricting, but of course you get those juicy points. So watch out for that. This round I'm joined by
Andrew Lippins of Team Junkyard once again.
Whoop whoop. All right, Team Junkyard doing some of the side events and helping out running the main event as well. Shout out to them.
Got some super fun side events coming later on today. That Dion's going to play in one of them.
I'm hoping. I need to play at least one game of some type of X-Wing.
It's like Aces High, but more fun.
That's right. And also shout out to Miss Lippins, Mrs. Lippins, is that her last name as well?
Yeah, her last name is indeed.
Okay. For offering me like, hey, lunch, you know? I'm like, oh yes, and stood in line in the food trucks and stuff like that. Thank you so much. I had my bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Had some French fries. I'm ready to go. We're going all the way now.
Yeah. Shout out to Rachel. What a homie. The fries were very salty, like a little too salty.
You know,
at least I thought so.
Honestly, my sandwich, normally I like my breakfast sandwiches a little saltier.
Okay.
It actually went really well together. Okay. So that's why he took the salt from the sandwich and put it in the fries. I think that's what happened. Okay.
There you go.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's start breaking down these lists. And everybody at home, it's time for you to choose your champion.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the first order list. We've got Commander Malrus with concussion missiles, Kylo Ren with extreme maneuvers, sensor scramblers, and advanced proton torpedoes. We'll see if this Kylo can get his torpedo off after last round. We've got Recoil, Rockin' Predator, and sensor scramblers. And then Rush with Fanatical, Lone Wolf, and sensor scramblers. Rush is the yellow one. He's at the bottom of your screen. Recoil is pink, it looks like. Kylo is red. Kylo is on 3 pegs, and I think currently invisible. I think he's at the very top of the screen.
Yeah, he's at the very top of the screen there.
Just too tall. On the other side, Adam Hill, he is rolling in with Han Solo with Trickshot L337, Queel, Agile Gunner, False Transponder Codes, Electronic Baffle, and Lando's Millennium Falcon. Next, we've got Iman Azamine with the notorious Jamming Beam, Electro Chaff Missiles, Peli Moto, Ion Bombs, False Transponder Codes, Delayed Fuses, and the Andrasta title. Plenty of upgrades on that ship. Next, we've got Lima Kai with Tirfon, Belly Run, Dorsal Turret, Plasma Torpedoes, and Electro Chaff Missiles. And last but not least, Gamut Key with Elusive and Protectorate Gleb.
All right, so I want to take some time and look at some of these less common upgrades. So let's take a look at Queel. That's on Han Solo. So let's go ahead and start by just reading this to you a little bit. So it's roll 1 attack die for each. It's an action, by the way. Roll 1 attack die for each damage card you have. For each hit result, repair 1 face-up shit damage card. Then for each crit, repair 1 face down damage. And for each blink result, remove 1 orange token. Then for each focus, gain a focus token. So essentially, like late game, Queel can be absolutely gross. You were telling me about a time where Queel hurt your heart.
Crispy, I was flying against Crispy in the first Orlando Area 2.5 event we did back in April. He was running Queel on Maul with like one of the Infinite Stop gauntlet, back when that was still a thing you could do with Jabba and Contraband. Did a Queel action when he had like 6 cards. Ended up repairing a crit, repairing 2 face downs, and getting 2 focuses. It was just crazy. Like I had all these Y-ons, he's not doing a whole lot of damage, doing 1 per everything, just fighting through it, and all of a sudden he just says, no, I'm okay.
Nah, I'm good.
And that was brutal, man. So this is one of those upgrades that, if it doesn't work, I'm not going to feel sad for Adam. I like Adam. He's a very nice gentleman. Very cool, supportive guy, but if Queel doesn't go his way, I won't feel sad.
Gotta love it. All right. And then, honestly, I could not tell you what Pelimoto does. So I'm going to, for my sake, I want to go ahead and take a look. This is sitting on Iman Azamine. During the system phase, you may perform an action on one of your damage cards, even while stressed. So you get to flip cards for free, essentially, is what that is, during the system phase. And then the second part, after you repair a face-up ship damage card, roll an attack die on a hit, repair another ship damage card on a crit, expose one damage card. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's sort of an upgraded novice tech.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty solid little card. I think she costs 3 points, I think. So pretty cheap, but gives you, just helps get rid of some of those crits that you may not want to see on a medium or large base.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's a may. You may roll an attack die.
Yes.
So you can essentially just do the first part.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Even if you have 2 crits, let's say you had a direct or a fuel leak and a hull breach out there, and you just really don't want to have to, you want to fix the hull breach, but don't want to have to re-expose it. You can just say, I can stick with the fuel leak,
Yeah.
I can suffer through that.
All right. I see.
I am interested to see if we see both chaff missiles fired on Adam's side. Usually you're only seeing a list with 1 nowadays. Getting 2 out there is, we'll see how many, you can cut off some pretty big lanes with that.
We'll see how it ends up affecting things here. Obviously, we're playing Salvage Mission. Generally in chance encounters where you'll get most of the ships all kind of clumping into the center all the time. Here, you're going to end up having a lot more spread out. Now, one thing I'm curious about is, Cody took 3 silencers in this list. I wonder how he's going to prioritize. Obviously, Malrus can take a crate pretty easily.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he's lined up to take that Malrus, a nice 2 hard next turn, pick up that crate.
But what are you willing to do? Are you willing to get behind on crates, or are you okay grabbing them? I'm just curious to know the strat, going into this objective.
It's a tough call on these silencers. Obviously, they want to be squirrely. They want to do their repositions, a focus boost, focus roll, all that kind of stuff. But I just don't know if you're willing to give that up right now. Like you said, the crate is nice, but which is more important, getting better shots or scoring a consistent point?
Right.
That's a calculus each player is going to have to do. Well, not really Adam. Adam can, Lee Mackay can pick one up pretty easily. I think Iman can probably pick one up without feeling too neutered.
Yep. And so can Gambit.
Yeah, Gambit doesn't care at all. Even Han to an extent. He's got that boost, which is nice, but at the same time, I don't know if he really needs it. But always better to score points where possible.
Yes.
Face-off going off behind the counter, behind the computer there. It was a brief face-off where 2 people were sizing each other up.
Little discussion. All right. There is the chaff cloud tossed out there, creating a bit of a screen for Rush. Now, depending on how fast Rush Wind may be able to boost down and then get around the following turn. Also, right now has a pretty easy hard turn barrel roll back towards the left side of the board if you wanted to.
I like that chaff defensively because it really gives Iman another die. You're going to get a nice obstruction bonus there and use that for a little bit of safety in case Rush is going all in on you. Although he's still cloaked, isn't he?
He sure is. No, not Rush. Rush doesn't have a cloak. Oh, no, yeah, he does. Sorry.
I think it's hiding behind the Nova Open logo.
Yep.
Oh. Lima's going to throw out one, too. Interesting.
All right, so another chaff cloud sent out. That one's slightly overlapping the asteroid there and the center objective. tread carefully there.
Come get it.
And he called it here.
Yep.
Hard to expect the barrel roll out.
Yeah, I really do like that shaft though, because it gives you it gives you that obstruction bonus if he turns towards you, and if not, it makes him turn away while you can kind of get on his flank. That was a good call by Adam.
Yep. I'm surprised we didn't get a reposition the barrel roll there.
I'm wondering if he wants to one hard next turn.
I mean, that does. You would have, even if you would have barrel rolled, you would have still had that option. So
right, but it would have been, yeah, barrel roll instead of taking the focus. Iman just getting nice close in person with that chaff. Says I'm going to take it next turn anyways. They've got him fused.
I'm surprised. I guess I'm surprised that he's willing to hit it himself the following turn.
I am too. I would have expected like a bank turn. Like just do a bank and go around that rock.
Oh, you know what though? He prioritized by playing chicken there a little bit. He was able to scoop up a crate.
That is pretty nice. Yeah, that actually is nice. Scare him off with the chaff, come in, grab the crate.
Yep.
It's a good move.
All right, bank turn up here with Kylo.
Oh, is Kylo going to take it? Interesting.
I mean, maybe the thought might be here that you don't really have if Adam's ships are prioritizing crates and not repositioning. He's like, well, I'll back off a little bit from it as well. Mm-hmm. But that's a big tool to be willing to lose.
Did he still have a cloak token? I wonder if he grabbed the crate to ditch the cloak token.
Yeah.
May have gotten like a cheeky shot in there. Oh, did we skip Gleb's move? We did, or Gamut's move, excuse me.
Yeah, they got so excited. The
chaff was too exciting.
All right, Gleb's got some choices to make. Probably gonna scoop up the
middle. Yep. Yeah.
Focus on objectives. I think that the objectives matter.
Yeah. As we saw in our round 1 matchup with Scramble.
Yep.
That would have been a big difference there.
All right, Lima is going to end up executing probably, what, a 3-bank? Yes.
Usually you see Lima with proton torpedoes. Seeing her with plasmas is an interesting choice. I don't hate it.
What's Lima's ability?
It is before you engage, if you are not on any ship's front arc, you may acquire a lock on an enemy ship in your full front arc.
All right.
Or front half. I'm not sure what those are called.
So if you're being left alone, you get to just scoop up tire locks.
If you can outmaneuver, you can get a nice free lock for a torpedo. In general, I have found that her ability is being 4 points.
True.
Being a 4-point Y-wing that can take a torpedo. It's a good ability.
And it's dangerous to ignore, right? Like if you don't ignore it, it doesn't feel dangerous. But if you do,
you're right.
Right?
You can focus her down really easily. It's just a Y-wing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, leaving her alone does give her those double launch, takes a focus and gets a free lock, and all of a sudden you're getting walloped by a torpedo. Adam picking up 4 objectives this turn. Or 3, I'm sorry.
That's going to be a 3-2 advantage. Going through our shots.
Kylo may have looks like he's got a downtown on Gamut. Nope.
All right. Han Solo.
2 big old red dice in the box. There they go.
There you go. Blank focus.
No point in spending. You've got
Yeah. Hold
what,
on to
6?
that.
No, 5 with the cloak.
Yep. Too many dice there to.
Way too many
be
green
worth.
dice. Yeah.
Kylo. Spend the force for 1. 1 evade.
1 evade.
Safe. Lima.
This is the opposite of our last game where they just came out guns blazing.
Nah, there's like we don't really want to blow each other up. We just want to pick up some crates. So Lima's got dorsal turret, 2 dice.
2 on 3 should do some damage, right?
Probably not single crit. No, he's going to be aggressive. Spend the target lock.
Nope.
Doesn't get anything out of it, and
2 evades.
safe on the 3 agility.
Yeah, that big F target lock seeing F on those dice there. Yeah, E-Man's got like this nice just broadside into rush. Only one though. Oh man, 6 green dice with that cloak. That's crazy.
I mean, you probably weren't going to make it anyway. It's okay.
No.
If the red dice are bad here.
This is a forced decloak for these silencers though, at least for rush.
Single hit. And no damage on that final shot either.
Should be 3 for Adam at the end of the round and 2 for Cody, right?
And there we go, 3-2 going into that. I was double checking, making sure they remember to put the tokens out. I didn't want to hassle them. Wait till they get to that end
We
phase.
need those tokens.
And now he's forced to decloak.
I don't think Rush is forced to decloak, is he? Oh,
Rush?
yeah.
Yeah, Rush is in
There it is.
yellow
there
down
it is.
here.
Yep. Not Rush, I'm sorry, Recoil. I didn't think Recoil was forced, but it looks like he is.
He was just barely in range.
Why don't be doing that to me? Let's not start that here right now. It's only 2.
Sorry. I only got 3 hours of sleep last night.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's brutal. Do we get Agile Gunner?
And that is that I had only 3 hours the night before, so I needed.
Oh no.
I normally don't drink caffeine, but I drank caffeine to get me through the work day yesterday with my students.
That's where I usually am with caffeine. It's like that's my last ditch. Oh, I really need something.
Yep. And if I did it 2 days in a row, it just becomes a compounding problem. So I just suffer through today, hit the hay early, be cold lame. It's okay.
That's all right.
Oh no, we need Sleepy Dion meme. No. Don't do it.
So now I have a question for you, Dion.
Yep.
So would you say that Adam has many crates or several crates?
He's got a few.
He's got a few crates.
He's got
okay.
a few.
There was a pre-lunch debate over many or several, and which one was more. The answer is clearly many is more than several.
Let's just double check. We'll double check with the people. Which word is considered more?
Yes.
Is it many or several?
Yes. Which exactly? Now they're talking about scores. Nice.
1 vote for many.
That's a lot of. Oh, 2 severals.
Although there's a couple severals in there.
I've seen a lot of manys. A lot of right answers in the chat.
Correct. Noble, smart people. Speaking of noble, smart people, shout out to our patrons.
Absolutely.
Thank you to our patrons for making it possible for the GSP team to travel around and bring you these special events from around the United States, and hopefully we can get back to the world soon. I will say, over the next couple of months, for those of you who don't know, I have our second daughter is on the way. She'll be here in November.
Congratulations, that's amazing.
I'm super excited to meet her and start that next chapter in our family's life. But that does mean I will need to be home quite a bit more. So we're going to be putting Will on the road more, probably going to get James involved in traveling as well. I'll be around for Worlds in March, of course, because it's in our backyard. Yeah. But essentially, if I can't drive home in an emergency, I'm gonna need to leave it to somebody else.
Completely understandable. Ooh, going to Adam.
All right, Adam's going to be the first player for this one.
So is her name going to be Padme or Leia? Or Rey, I guess. Those are your three options, right?
Neither.
None of them?
None of those. I will say, one of my wife's middle name is Rey.
Is it really?
It's spelled differently. So like,
pretty name.
She likes Rey as a
as a middle name,
as her middle name, but what she doesn't like. All right, I'll just be honest. So her first name is Devin.
Okay.
And then it's Rey. But because she's from like Southern Ohio, you have a lot of people who like Devin Rey. She doesn't like that. She goes. What was the word? I have to find the right word. I want to put words in her mouth. But that she didn't like the way it sounded. It sounded too bumpkiny. I think that's what the word that she used there. So that's why she has kind of like a love-hate relationship with the name. Because it's not Devin Rey Morales.
Right.
People say Devin Rey Morales.
Right. Kind of like a Billy Ray Cyrus kind of thing.
Correct. Yeah. She's not a fan.
Not a fan. Understandable.
Not a fan.
See, my wife and I both have the Rebel insignia on our wedding ring, so I could probably get away with naming a child after a Star Wars character.
Nice. Yeah. Our first daughter is Arwen, which is Lord of the Rings.
Oh, excellent.
All right.
Love that.
I think the name of the second daughter for some people will come out of left field, but we like it.
By left field, do you mean it would be a regular person name, not a nerdy reference?
I think it sounds like a nerdy reference, but it's not one that I've seen. I'm sure somebody can pull it up.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one somewhere. Yeah. Right.
It's like, no, that was the name of my D&D character when I was in 5th grade. Like, whatever. Right. That's cool. Whatever, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is interesting.
False transponder code's going off here, right?
Yep, he's taking the target lock. He's going to instantly lose it because he went over the chaff.
Yeah.
So he loses that, but he does get to jam that focus off of Rush. That's a very offensive move there. I like it. Iman's on Rush's tail, and he doesn't want to give him an inch.
That's right. Okay, GSP price back for whoever gets the name right. You feel free to dump a bunch of names in. I'll keep an eye on it. If I see the name, I'll tell you if I saw it.
Okay.
But I'm under strict orders to not
reveal it.
Not reveal it.
Does your wife's family watch the stream? Would anyone rat you out?
No, I don't think so. The character is about not when people are looking, but when people aren't looking.
There you go. Exactly. Leva Kai coming in kind of in not a great situation.
Oh, that's really aggressive with recoil pointed right there as well.
Taking the target lock into recoil. Single modded plasma against a 3 agility with a focus doesn't feel great, but worth the shot, you know.
All right, Maurus bump in there.
I don't think Mal's in much danger right now. The red focus seems fine because you got good enough blues, but you definitely won't need to use the ability this turn. I will say this is a Kyle that really wish he could target lock and boost right now.
Oh, yep.
Get that APT off. Oh, but he's just gonna force the
get the fire.
Get that out of there. Yeah, FTC out.
Transponders.
Oop, not right. That. There you go.
All right, big 3-bank here from Han. No obstructed shots yet. Not able to do any fancy stuff with the ability, and was able to hop over Gamma Key.
Cody's doing an excellent job so far of not stressing his ships and not putting them in trick shot range. He's doing really well.
All right, waiting for an action. Drop the focus. And we're going into engagement. Has to choose a target. None of the targets are really great right now.
Not really. I mean,
you just got to kind of make a choice.
This seems like a target lock that obstacle in front of you and just kind of try to get something better next turn, you know?
Yep.
Right now, there's really, what do you go into? It's 2 dice. 2 more dice against Rush seems okay with Emon and his flank, you know? But neither one feels great.
All right, here we go. 3 dice, range 2. 1 hit, 2 focuses. Spends a focus. Takes a shield early.
That's on to Maurus.
Yep.
And blink the shield off. Adam has many crates. Cody has several.
Yes. Adam has a crit. Spends a target lock for hit crit. That's even better.
That is a shield and a crit going under, right?
Yeah. Blinded pilot delivered. That's a package you don't want to open.
Especially on Centaur with Predator on recoil.
That's right.
Real bummer. Ooh.
Hit, crit right back. If you can dish it, can you take it?
Crit is stunned.
Stunned pilot.
I don't think she minds that. She's not really in the...
No, the biggest
risk,
value is just keeping that ship alive.
Yeah.
We'll see if it happens, though. 2 hits going into that Y-wing. Takes another 2. Lee Mackay.
Down to 3. Man, if only you had that APT right now.
Oh,
I'm still just looking at that thinking, oh man, that would be really, really nice. Ooh, bad roll.
All right. The shot's back. Recoil into Lee Mackay, trying to see to get it. Chewbacca 40, I love you too.
Chewbacca.
That's one of my guys.
Love that.
Sam Semino. Hit crit. Bend the focus.
That was an angry
So
Gamut key shot.
Original bracket is the correct one now. It's a long story. Okay.
No worries. I understand what happened.
Rush.
Basically, just refresh, right? Is the answer? If I just hit refresh, it's fine.
It should be fine. If
Yeah.
you never swap tabletop TOs, you're good.
Yep.
Lee Mackay doesn't take any damage there.
Easy. It's gonna get away with it. Three to 2 again, putting Adam at 6-4. The difference between the two ends up widening. Every turn you have that advantage is a big deal because it makes you losing a ship a little bit less detrimental, right? It's almost like insurance.
It is. Right now, if you lose Lima, you're going to be down by 2, which doesn't feel insurmountable in the slightest. I mean, that's 2 more turns of just scoring and you're back to tied.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, right now, given Lima's taken half on recoil pretty quickly, if you can get recoil off the board, you're in a great spot. Scoring 3 crates a turn and you get one of these silencers gone, oh man. That would be the dream. Oh, looks like we're going to Agile Gunner.
Yep, Agile.
This is probably a 1 straight coming from Han, right?
Oh yeah, just see if you can get Rush in front of you.
Park on that rock, pretend you're a Vulture droid and call it.
That's right.
Our crate carriers, excuse me, for Adam's side is Iman, Han, and Gamut. All 3 of them have a crate at the moment.
That's right. Now to answer some of the questions here, Nickel C actually says, can we name the child Gregory? No. It's a little girl, number 1. But my little brother, his middle name is Gregory.
There you go.
There you go. Can use that to steal one of my passwords at some point.
Was that the was it the brother who was helping you out at the planning phase event in Orlando?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
What's the sub goal to name the child?
Is it Grogu?
It is not Grogu. My wife passed on Grogu. I was like, can we name the child, please? No.
The child.
How about Grogu? No. Groget? No.
Groget? Ooh, there you go.
Grogi? No.
Yaddle, wasn't she a female of Yoda species?
Yeah, that got turned down too.
Did it? All right.
Yeah.
I can't tell. I can't see why. You know, if I ever had a daughter, I'd really like to name. I like the name Nora a lot. I think Nora is a very good name.
Nora is a good name.
However, my cat's named Nora, so I don't think I could.
That's a problem. You've already used it.
That's the problem. Is I think I'm now excluded from using that.
Unfortunately, the cooldown for that one is now lifetime.
Yes. You named her after the cat? Well, no, but I guess.
Isobolo Morales.
Isobolo. If anyone would get the sub goal for naming the child, it would be Isofan.
Love it.
I don't know where Gamut goes next turn. That stress right now is kind of a bummer.
Well, you probably want if you want the ability to be live, maybe for Iman, maybe you hard turn to the left so that the arc is relevant. But I mean, I think you're bumping into your own ship either way.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't hate this the 1 straight. Mm-hmm. Just accept the damage, call it a day.
All
Rush
right.
says, come at me. Come at me, Han.
Oh, let's see if the block happens.
Oh, the 3? Is he doing a 3? I think with the geometry, it's going to land on Han anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. He tried.
We tried. No damage, never punished. I really want to see Iman just bank in here and really just throw a banger at Rush.
That's
He's
right.
been chasing him for so long. I want to see some damage.
It's the time.
I want blood.
You want blood? I got my crate. I came to shoot you in the face.
Yeah, there it is. Adam trying to find out if he can target lock him or if there's anything.
Any shenanigans there?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that says no? This is the question there.
He should be asking you that with two transponder codes.
Mm-hmm. Risk it for the biscuit. That's right.
Was your lunch sandwich on a biscuit or was it on a bun?
It was on a ciabatta roll.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like
Recoil is just out of it.
Like, I'm not interested anymore. I'm done.
Take a focus and a boost. Yeah, he is afraid.
The problem is you can't be too defensive if you're Cody.
You are behind.
You are behind. You have with at least 34 minutes left, right? Because we're doing the minimum time. The timer that we have up is not the actual time for the game. We just did that minimum 73 minutes, and the judges will let us know when the time has gone after that.
This move from Lima, you may actually get that ability off, depending on where Kylo goes. Oh, no, he's coming after. Never mind.
He's coming in.
Disregard.
So Retro Leaves asking, has the number of participants gone down in tournaments since scenarios were implemented? So the answer is yes, but there's also another correlation. That is the fact that we did go through a pandemic. And we're still in a rebuilding phase, but like so for instance, it's not at a point where I'm worried, because if you look at the numbers, we're still going to have around 100 people participate here at Nova.
Gen Con had 120, I want to say.
About 120 at Gen Con. We had at Adepticon, we had 140. So the numbers are staying consistent.
Yes.
The numbers are staying consistent. Right now, the other thing is, we had people who were kind of on the edge of X-Wing either way, and a lot of people just found other things that they were interested in, right? Like, and there's nothing wrong with that.
That's the big thing you have to keep this in context of is, a lot of people still aren't comfortable traveling, and there were a lot of stories that when people weren't playing regularly, people just stopped, like you said, they found other hobbies.
Yep.
You lost a lot of sense of community, and that's no fault of FFG or AMG or Asmodee or any company.
It's kind of like we were locked inside of our house for a year and a half or something. It's
kind of like the divorce rate over the past couple of years also probably went up.
Yeah,
you're locked inside of your house with somebody, you may things may change, but it's through no fault of anyone's. The game's dropped a little bit, but I've seen enough people coming in still that I'm not worried.
Yeah.
And like you said, we're so consistent with players at these events. And for everyone who says, oh, the game's not fun or whatever, I encourage you to still come to one of these big events and you'll have fun.
Yep.
These things are so much fun to be at and hang out at, and the camaraderie of X-Wing has always been way better than the X-Wing game itself. Just being able to hang out and have some fun. We're seeing a railroad being set up here for Han. He's got a weird bump going on. The angle he's at, he may be able to get a downtown on recoil, but it's going to be kind of hard. But if he's got it, it's not a bad shot to take.
And did he end up being on top of the debris cloud? That's the question I have.
I think somebody locked it, right? Isn't that his lock on it? There is a lock token on it.
But he doesn't have Kira.
Oh, he doesn't have Kira.
No, there's no Kira here.
Well, I stand corrected. He won't have a shot then.
So
that is a damage from the debris.
Damage and a stress. Got it?
Yes, I got the damage. I don't have a stress button.
You don't have the stress button? What?
I may get stressed looking for that button. You know, if someone shoots at Han, like you're really hoping someone shoots Han so you can use L3 this turn. Oh no, it's only if you're not shielded. Never mind. I keep forgetting the flip side of L3 because I'm like, you'd love to have the access to all your banks.
Yes.
Being blue.
Oh my goodness.
That would be very nice right now for Han, but
I will tell you, most of the time when I end up equipping that card,
yeah.
It's not that I forget about that side. It's like, come on, shoot me so I could actually flip this thing.
I always find I can't find a good spot to use it. It's like, well, it's an average roll. Do I really want to flip on an average roll? You know, it's just so tough. I don't think we have said anything about the fact that Cody's flying 1.0 silencers.
I mean, you're talking about the correct silencer?
The swollencer.
That is the correct silencer. AMG sells a target lock for the correct size, is what it is. All right.
That's
3 hits after spending the force on Kylo. 2 evades.
Oh, 2 dice. Yep.
Oh, too many dice.
Roll again. Oh. No, Lima should be at 1.
Lima should be at 1. Double check that.
Yep, there we go.
All right, here on the comms, we heard him say, "I think he's dead." Like, no,
wait a minute.
He's not. Stop it.
Not dead yet. Yeah, not giving Han the ability to use L3 there. Shooting into Gamut. That should be shields on Mr. Key.
2 more.
Plink, plink. You're getting ships there if you're Cody. You're getting them down.
Little by little, you got to keep working. So now we're at initiative 4.
Iman's got this broadside. I want to see him.
Into rush. This is double checking the damage currently available.
There was a shield down on Maurus, but
I think you take the range 1.
You got the target lock. You took the lock for a reason, right? Should have taken the focus, but you took the lock. Yeah, that was a hit.
Yep, 3 hits. And this one just going to be a single shield on rush.
You could have taken 3 and your ability would have been active, turned into an I6. It's a dangerous game to play.
It's a dangerous game to play. I don't think it's worth it.
Probably not. Just saying there was the option, you know. And there was a benefit to taking damage.
Right.
Oftentimes there's not.
Waiting for our next attack here. Here's a shot going into Malarus. This is coming from Lima Kai. I'm sorry, from Gamut Key. 1 hit, 1 evade.
Yep, Malarus has, I think she popped her ability if I'm not mistaken. So. Range 2 shot into Gamut. Can you kill him?
Has Lima gotten a torp off?
Yes.
Yes, she has.
She got both shields and a crit under on recoil.
1 hit. Flank out.
In it goes.
Let's go ahead, cut to that player cam.
It is brighter in here than it was earlier. They turned some extra lights on, but
yep, it looks way better.
Yeah,
we just have a little bit more fill everywhere. It looks great.
This is going to be a 9-6 lead for Adam. That's pretty good. Of course, Lima's on 1, Gamut's on 2, but I don't think recoil is going to be. I truly just don't think he's going to be relevant in this game at all anymore. I think he's running. So I think Adam's got a good shot to hang on here, I guess is what I'm saying. But
so it's going to be, so he's got a 3-point lead right now. You got Lima at 1. Next turn you'll get another. Is Lima one of the carriers?
Yes. No, she's not. I'm sorry.
No, she's
Gamut,
not.
Han, and Iman.
So she's not a carrier. You still end up, even losing her,
You lose 4 points.
Still up by 2.
At the end, yes.
Yeah.
As long as you don't lose Gamut.
Right.
That is the caveat, is you want to try to keep Gamut alive as well.
Gamut key. And as long as you keep Gamut alive one more turn after that, you're still ahead.
Yeah.
It's basically, at this point, you could lose one of them a turn, and as long as you have those tokens, you're going to be okay.
Well, it's like that, you know, it's like we were talking about earlier, is these, you know, these scenarios are so, they can be so potent if you're not careful.
Yep.
You know, if you forget about them or aren't thinking about them, that extra 1 point doesn't seem like a lot in the long run, or in the short run, it doesn't seem like a lot. In the long run, obviously, it adds up to a lot more than what it's worth. What do you do if you're Han Solo here? You just going straight, try to clear some stress, and try to take a pot shot through that debris?
Yeah, I mean, what's the dial here?
I believe it's the 1 banks are blue. Yeah, and then the 1, 2, 3 straight. Great dial if you have L3 flipped.
I'm worried about if that 1 bank, the corner clips that little bit of debris sticking out.
That's why I'm kind of thinking a 2 straight.
Yeah.
Just buy yourself a little more room. Lima, you know, you can plan Lima's move. Maybe do like a 2 or 3 straight with her. Just try to get in Kylo's way.
Make sure she's out of the way. Yeah.
Just get in Kylo's way. Don't give him access to that APT if you can avoid it. Try to make him take 1 more turn to kill you. But no one to Gamut there.
24 minutes and change.
I got one yesterday.
Minimum.
I got one yesterday.
Left on the clock.
Yeah, I did. I may have taken Josh's.
Zach's over here with a 3D printed Porg with a helmet on. Can I show it off?
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
There were 2. There were 2 on the table yesterday. I asked Rachel. She said one of those is mine.
Real quick here.
And that's Josh's. Give that one to Josh. Give that one to Josh then.
That is adorable. Here you go, Zach.
Adam trying to get some extra loot for playing on stream.
Sometimes there is. Sometimes there is. All right, we're gonna give a GSP mystery box to the person who can name this the animal this is designed after.
Oh, I can name that.
Well,
I can't say it though.
You're here. You're not allowed.
Obviously, yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's not a Porg.
This one's not a Porg. I think they just threw that out.
Puffin.
Mega Silver with the Oxalato. You got it. My daughter's classroom has one as a class pet. Mm-hmm.
They're so interesting. They're such interesting creatures.
They are.
Oh, we get an ion bomb
Ion
drop.
bomb. What?
Is he gonna bend it, 3 bank it, just kind of throw it over there?
Yeet.
Oh, did someone beat Tommy to it? Someone says
summoning vines. That I thought I saw.
I saw Tommy's first too.
Oh, summoning vines. You get yourself a GSP mystery box. Exclamation point. Win.
Did summoning vines? They won something else today too. Was it the flan or the T-shirt? I think it was the flan.
They're doubling up.
They're winning, man. They're doing great. Yeah, you got a T-shirt over there. Oh, he's fine letting it go?
It's okay. Gamut did a 4 straight.
There's no way that fits, right?
Not at all.
Unless there's more space in between Iman and Rush than I think there is.
No. I don't believe.
There's no way
They're gonna try. They're gonna try.
Okay. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see like a one bank with Gimmet. I just figured there'd be one bank to the left, should have fit. Coordinate, you know.
Unfortunately, there's no auto bumping in real life.
Yeah, right. Yeah, players are pretty convinced he's not fitting.
They're trying to see
If it's in
where
a friendly or an opponent bump. Yep. Right into Han's poop chute. Oh.
All right. So stress focus because it actually overlapped the rush.
That doesn't feel like the worst spot for him.
It's not terrible. You have a green token.
You got elusive.
2 ships do have shots on you though.
I don't think he's used elusive yet. Oh, Iman just leapfrogging. Has Rush not moved? Rush needs to move, right? Shouldn't Rush have moved first? Hang on. I'll be right back.
Is Rush... Did Rush take a damage or something? He's checking. Yeah, Andrew got up way too fast before double checking. He had to move. He bumped into Han.
Yep.
Yeah.
Iman's got the tail shot lined up really nicely.
Too bad nothing in the front here, but I guess that Iman doesn't have a veteran tail gunner, so one shot's all you get.
Different builds on all the ships we've seen today. You know, Gambit usually has dead man switch instead of elusive. Lima Kai usually has a proton torpedo. Han usually has Kira. All these things not really, you know, relevant.
Recoil just kind of chilling there at the top of the board.
I really have no idea where Han's going now. If Iman's going to be there. Oh, Lima Kai wants recoil.
Uh-huh.
Oh, do you focus here? Because there's a chance you may be able to get your ability off. I said that last time, though, and Kylo went after you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm focusing.
Honestly, go for the focus.
Focus and hope. Maybe that one damage, if you need it defensively, might end up helping. Maybe you get the target lock. Maybe you have a fully modified torpedo.
Yeah, fully modified torpedo and a recoil right now. Sounds pretty nice. It is only 3 dice, but still, it's 3 dice with no range bonus. Yep, looks like Lima's taking the focus. I like that too, just in case you want to use your dorsal turret if you've got like a nice shot into Kylo or something.
Agreed.
Nope, going for the lock.
Aggression.
He wants that torpedo.
So what's the trigger for Lima's ability?
You need to be not in anyone's front arc.
Not in anybody's?
Any enemy's front arc, excuse me. Not in an enemy ship's front arc is where you need to be.
Who's in the gunner seat? This is Andrew Lippens from Team Junkyard. Where's your guys' home base? Florida?
We don't really have one. We're spread out. We started during this whole lockdown thing. Just a couple guys
making their way in the galaxy.
Making, you know, a bunch of honest guys making their way in the galaxy. Really, it was myself, then Justin Dickey out of California, out of SoCal, Amarillo, and then Daniel Chance out of Texas were the 3 of us that started it, really. But
Pin Miniatures painting. Oh my God, he's so good at painting.
I'm not that good at painting. Thank you. I appreciate it though. That was what I did during the pandemic when I had extra time, and I was like, well, I guess I could paint.
Yeah.
And then I had too many things, so I needed to start selling them. My wife said, "Get these out of my house," and I said, "Okay."
Confirmed. And then it was done.
Yeah. And now it's now it's just an extra job I have when I finish my regular job. Unfortunately, but you know. It's always the danger with hobbies, right? When it becomes a second job.
That's I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, your second job makes a lot more than my second job does, I'll tell you that. Probably is a lot more work too. I will give you that one. A lot more work goes into your second job than mine.
We'll say he's selling this to the owner.
I know. It is funny to see whenever I see a thing that I've painted out at a tournament, I get very excited.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
At Gen Con, Tommy was using the Amazon Prime sheath that I had done for him. That was very exciting to see. I love that. I love that he has such a niche collection of delivery-themed X-Wing repaints.
Now, Lima does end up being in nobody's arc.
Yeah,
so unfortunately, that action, like the ability.
I know.
What got wasted, the ability or the action? You choose.
That's the big thing, right? If you had lost the road roll, right? If Cody goes first, then you can confidently say I'm going to focus because look at me, I get my free target lock. But you know, that's the risk, right?
Range 1 out the back potentially, or 2 at Malorus, or range 2 at Kylo. Lots of choices.
I would shoot Malorus, I think. She's stressed. Is it obstructed, maybe? I can't tell where that debris ends and where that ship ends. Gambit's kind of sitting right in front of the base.
Right.
Gonna go into rush.
And the color of the model is almost like the it has a similar tone, temperature as the Mandalorian debris.
Han gets a bunch of focuses and then feels sad. Shoot that plasma, you get the lock. Try to scare recoil some more.
Oh yeah, you're taking the shot. 3 dice, no range bonus on this one. 3 on 3. Recoil does have a focus for defense.
Focus, no other mods. You know, you've got a shot to at least get something through on him.
Oh,
burn the lock.
A kingdom for a focus.
Ooh, crit.
Or make it a crit.
Of course, crits do get neutralized first with the torpedo's ability, but
or they can all get neutralized when you roll natties.
That is true. All paint is good. Recoil has still been a non-factor in this game, though, after taking that torpedo.
Spending focus for 3 coming in from Cody Wood.
You got elusive. Nope. That is a dropped crate. That's going to be the big thing right there.
Yep.
Funny thing is the 3 points only makes them tied.
Correct.
That extra crate pickup has been huge for Adam.
And he'll still end up being ahead 11.
No, because Gambit had a crate.
Oh, yeah,
so
you're right.
We'll be tied.
We'll still be tied, yep.
You're forcing Adam to try to kill something now, but...
So the elusive trigger got missed, right?
I don't know if he ever used it. It's possible he used it and we missed it.
Yeah.
But I don't think he did.
All right, looks like shots going range 2 into Iman. 2 hits and a focus. Spend for 3. This is Kylo going at Han.
Oh, see, this is where I may have used L3 on that one, just to get that flipped.
Yeah.
Although you still have that advanced proton torpedo, I suppose. You want to try to maybe force him to reroll on that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's into rush from Iman.
2 hits. 3 into rush. Spend focus, takes 1 shield. So shields will be down on rush.
Still need 1 more for his ability.
That's right. Not quite an initiative 6 silencer.
Lone Wolf has not been very useful for rush here. He's always been a little too close. But
yeah, I'm honestly not a huge fan of Lone Wolf.
Not right now. with as many ships that are, the game has moved towards a 4 to 5 ship archetype for the most part. You've got some outliers. There's some 3 ship lists. There's some 8 ship lists. But Lone Wolf right now just feels like things are too cluttered.
Yep. How many points is Lone Wolf?
I think it's 5.
5?
Yeah, I think it's 5. So, like, it's a significant chunk, That 5 could be, I think Rush has 2 talents, so that could be Fanatical and Proud Tradition, for example. Or a Pattern Analyzer. So.
Chase Baffle says, I've only used Lone Wolf in 3 ship lists.
Yeah. That's where I think it feels the best, is when you can kind of have one off in no man's land and not really have them that close, but.
Ryan, you're a keyhole in a large room. Obviously, Lone Wolf is great for endgame pieces. In a one-on-one, it's awesome.
All the question is, it hasn't been useful this game.
And the other question is, the investment that you make in it.
What could it have been?
Are you reaping it? Are you having that opportunity for reaping it?
Yeah,
the trick is keeping them alive without the reroll to get them there.
Yeah.
Truth.
Adam really hasn't been able to do much damage to Cody's list since that initial torpedo. It's really only been 3 other damage other than that 1 shot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of a tough, like, what do you do right now? But
Brute says he misses Resistance Han.
I do too. I think you could bring him back now without an issue.
What? Really?
Yeah. I mean, the reason they brought him, they said you can't use him, right, is because, let's say, turn 1 you can spawn, or turn 0 you get to place yourself anywhere beyond range 3.
Right.
You just place yourself in the middle, pick up that, like, objective immediately. Now you can't touch it until turn 2. That at least gives your opponent a chance to be like, oh, I'm going to rush in on this guy and take him out before everyone else comes back out,
True. I think from a designer standpoint, though, you just get that immediately out of the game, is what you're doing. You're like, you know what? I'm going to avoid having to think about this.
It is.
By just taking it out.
That's what standard is in a lot of ways, right? It's like, let's limit the amount of broken stuff we can do, right? But, like I said, I don't think it's that big of an issue. But I'm also a Resistance main, so I'm going to be a little biased.
True.
I do think Scum Boba Crew can come back. Same thing, though, of being placed, like, on a rocket beyond range 3. I think that's okay, too. But I'm also a player, not a designer.
Andrew's like, I just want more toys. I'm sure.
Hey, more options is never bad. That's what my whole thing with these standardized loadouts is too. Like, hey, these are more options.
Yeah.
I'm excited, especially for stuff that isn't like some of these talents that aren't on like separate cards.
Yeah. Like
Fanatic for Iden, right? It's like a slightly worse Fanatical.
Right.
Like some of these things, like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like, here's some unique upgrades and things that you can't do. Sounds fun. Both of them running pretty rough road rolls. Iden rolls the same thing. Are there any pilots you're hoping for in this new Hot Shots and Aces pack?
Hot Shots and Aces pack?
Or whatever we're kind of referring it to as?
I want Tycho Kelchu back.
Oh, I love Psycho Tycho.
In that A-Wing.
Man, okay.
I want Corin Horn back, but put him in an X-Wing and make sure he has at least 1 force.
Ooh, that's exciting. I like that.
I want to see it.
I'd love Psycho Tycho back.
Yeah, but mind you, I don't think Tycho's ability would be the same.
I think just limit it to say if you have 2 or fewer stress tokens you can do.
Yeah, something like that.
That seems fine, right? Kind of like Prime Thruster. He's basically has a built-in Prime Thruster.
Exactly.
That seems okay. T70 Kaz. I mean, I'm a big Kaz fan. I would love T70 Kaz. But I want to see Kit Fisto. And I don't care what. Just give me Kit Fisto and any other Republic ships. Even a Torrent. I may eat my words, but...
I think, Nutano, I think Corin did show up in a comic book recently in the Disney universe.
I think so too. They've been kind of slowly working their way in that way. Of they snuck the E-wing back in the Poe Dameron comic.
Oh, you know what? They're right. He is implied in the Kenobi series.
Who is?
Corran Horn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's fascinating. Where was that at?
On the wall.
Oh, on the wall,
all the
hideout
stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I would love Kit Fisto. You know what I really want, though? I take it back. Oddball in a TIE Interceptor for Empire. Canonically, Oddball served in the Empire.
You're
He did
right.
some missions. Give him a TIE Interceptor. Same ability.
Same ability.
Same ability.
Ridiculous.
Oh, man. More Oddball. I'm all in for Oddball.
That is hilarious.
Better give him I-6 for his service. Yeah, but no Kit Fisto into the Delta or Aetheric Sprite just makes me sad. Who doesn't want their favorite squid Jedi, you know?
It's true.
Kylo coming in and maybe trying to get that APT on his dad.
Yeah, Pops, I brought you a present. Happy Father's Day.
I know what I have to do. I just don't have the strength to do it.
Don't worry, son. I'll pull the trigger for you. There's a target lock.
He'll pull the trigger, then he use L3 to roll it again. No, that was too good. Do it again.
Yeah. All right. Commander Malrus also bearing down here on Han Solo.
I don't know if Han is in that much trouble, though, if I'm honest. You've got maybe 2 rounds left and you've got 8 health. That's a lot of health to chew through.
Yep.
Even with a silencer and a missile Malrus, that's still a lot to chew through. And Malrus is going to be ionized this turn with that ion bomb.
Adam may get to use Queel soon. Yeah, I mean, Queel is definitely a mid and late game card, right? It's like
Yes.
It can bring you back from the brink.
Absolutely. Han just keeping that stress right now. He says, I'm good. I'll take all the stress in the world. Does Malrus have a lock on him? I don't think so, right? No, she took the evade, yes.
No.
She took the evade.
Is he still stressed right now with Han?
Yes, he did the 3 hard. He's still just been doing hard turns, but
Han Solo.
Han shoots first. Unless Malrus wants to use her ability. Looks like no.
I think Malrus is tapped out. Didn't she do it twice already?
Maybe. I'm not sure. You might be right. Did Rush pick up a crate? Looks like he did. Looks like Rush picked up that crate. So now Cody has 3.
Measuring for obstruction here.
What does the judge say?
The official arc check. Kylo, range 3.
Oh, that bomb needs to go off too.
It does. Give him a second. Then give him a second.
Yep.
And a miss. A single crit.
Oh, yeah, I would have made him re-roll that.
Yeah, L3.
Yeah, they got the ion now. Crit on Han.
All right, and that crate gets dropped. After getting L337 might cost him here.
Yeah, this is going to be a 1 to 3 turn for Cody. This is going to be a big swing. Oh, breach. It's going to be scenario points. Just out of dorsal.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Lee Mackay does get to take a lock. She gets a free lock on anything in her front arc. It needs to be in her full front arc, so it's only rush.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gonna go ahead, yep. Iman's turn.
I guess try to shoot Kylo and try to get a crit, right?
Yep. Here's a roll. 2 hits and a focus. Spend for 3. Spend the force. Takes a single shield there. All right. End phase. And I'm going to let him know that this is the final turn.
Okay. I'll hold the fort down. Yeah, it's not quite time in the round there, Seawall or Sevwall. We started on the timer we have is a 72-minute timer. The actual time is a little bit different. We're just trying to prevent anyone from, trying to use this as any kind of hints in terms of when the time actually is. So they do have enough time for one more round, but that's definitely all they have enough time for.
Yep.
Yep, that's the 72-minute timer on screen is not the official time.
Correct. It's an approximation.
We've got that official time hidden somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Hey, do you want to see my secret time, bro?
Oh, absolutely.
Look at my secret timer right there.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody else knows.
Let me synchronize my watch really quick.
Love it.
So Adams has to kill something with a crate specifically. You're down by 2. If you kill Maurus, you get 3 points, so you're ahead by 1. You're going to score 1 at the end, and your opponent's going to score 2 for the crates, so you will be tied. This is going to be it's a close turn.
So they got a total of 7 turns. This is going to be the 7th one. Cody Wood, Adam Hill coming down to the wire here at the Nova Open.
I don't think we've seen Notorious Trigger at all this match. I don't think anyone shot Iman.
Nobody. Iman's like, look at me.
Somebody, please.
Please, I'm a fire spray.
Yeah. Don't you want to shoot the fire spray?
All right. Glass Arrows, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1. You've been subscribed for a year today. Thank you so much. So ion maneuver there. Essentially, is Maurus the game for...
It has to be.
For Adam?
Your win con, if you're Adam right now, is you have to kill Maurus. She's ionized. Kill Maurus. That gives you 3 points and removes a crate from Cody's side. So at the end, you're going to be tied, and you got a road roll to try to win it all.
It's
not good.
Not great.
But there's not much else you can do. Unless you can catch up to recoil, but that sounds like a Herculean task right now. Unless you've got some kind of burnout thruster hidden somewhere. You're not catching recoil.
But Han, Han would need to fire multiple dice. It's currently stressed.
What Han needs to do is like a 2 straight and then or like a 1 straight and then a boost around the rock to make sure you get that.
The trick shot in his ability.
Yeah. So just like a straight and then try to boost slot in there.
I like it.
Again, I don't think it's a good chance, but I think that's your only chance.
That's the only way to make the odds not 0, huh?
You know, sometimes you get to this thing where it's like, I don't have a good shot, but I am going to take the only shot we've got.
That's right.
So all the while, not, you know, I guess Han's not in danger of being killed. He's got 7 health, and Kylo won't have range for the APT.
It's a difference between the difference between unlikely and impossible,
yes.
right?
Yeah, we're talking about maybe a 5% swing, but
Well,
you got to take that 5%, right?
Somebody grab that X-Wing calculator. So you got defensively 3 dice and a focus
versus 5 unmodded.
5,
right?
but is he stressed? So it'd be 4.
It would be, yeah. Well, no, if it's range 1 still.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's going to be range 1.
It would be 2 base plus 1 if it's range 1, plus trick shot plus Han's ability. That's 5. That's the best you got. There you go.
Let's see, is he going to attempt the boost?
I think they may be saying that he hit it. You got a boost.
Go. Go.
Boost straight, I guess, because I don't think the bank boost fits anymore. Yeah. Well, you still got a chance. It's 3 on 3.
Oh, it looks like Maurus had her ability still. Target lock, hit, crit, needs a blank out. Spends the focus. I mean,
that's game.
That is the game.
Yeah, and then Adam's saying that's game, doing a handshake, calling it there. End of the round, it'll be 1-3 again. Cody's going to take it 16-13.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.